What's going on, you guys? Odie Matthews here, and today we're going to take a look at the Nomatic 40L travel pack. And I apologize ahead of time if my voice gets a little raspy or starts to crack. I've had like a sore throat for like a week and a half. That's why there wasn't a video last week. Also, my dog was sick. Lots of stuff going on. But we are back this week to take a look at this pretty awesome travel bag. Also, there's a hurricane on the rise, so if I feel like I'm rushing this, it's because I have to evacuate. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, this is a 40L travel pack. Now this is made out of a tarpaulin material, and on the top, I will say I don't have this packed out very much. Most of my stuff is kind of packed away because, like I said, as soon as I get done recording this, I'm putting my camera in my bag and I am out of here because there's a hurricane. So this isn't packed out as much as I would have done in my other videos to kind of show you how much it can carry. So keep that in mind. You're going to see a lot of empty space in here when we get into the pockets and compartments. So I want to make sure you guys know that ahead of time. But like I said, this is a tarpaulin material, kind of similar to the Wandered Provoke pack that we talked about. It's that nice kind of rigid, it's definitely very rigid, and it's that water repellent, water resistant material that has that very kind of tactical look to it. But the one thing, and I've said it already twice, is I'll say it again, is this bag is very rigid, and that is something that you want to keep in mind. Okay, so let's talk about Nomatic for a second. Nomatic is a crowd-funded company. They got their start on Kickstarter. Very nice, very cool, down-to-earth company that is always rolling out new products or rolling improvements out for their products. They actually just finished another Kickstarter for roller luggage, something you will never see me use or review, but it made a big hit in the world of luggage, so that's cool. Nomatic is always doing cool and inventive things. It's a company that I very much admire because they are always doing things that I think are out there to change the game or to impress or to make things easier. This bag is no exception, although I do have a couple caveats, which we will get into, because no bag is perfect. Okay, so the first thing that we always talk about is the handle. This handle is big, beefy, and meaty, and I like it. It is very nice. It's like a foam with tarpaulin on the top, foam underneath, very rigid, very nice when you grab it. It just feels awesome. But the only problem is the secondary handle on this bag is a wee little guy it's just a pee-wee little handle. And that's the problem, because there is no handles really on the sides of this bag, the sides of this bag. You really have one big nice handle to grab onto, or this wee little seatbelt material handle to grab onto down here, which is kind of a bummer because this bag is huge and it's a rectangle. This is a giant rectangle on your back. Unlike some of the other bags that we've talked about, they kind of either form or their shape changes a little bit and they have good grab handles that go with that. This bag, unfortunately, when it's packed out a lot, is heavy, and this handle is just not something you want to be grabbing onto. You'd rather have another one of these guys down there. On the back here, as you can see, it's plain and black. Nomatic down here. It's got a luggage pass-through here, so if you want to put this thing on your roller luggage, you can, which again, if you're using roller luggage, stop it. Just stop it, because roller luggage is inconvenient for everybody, including yourself, and you want to be hands-free, and no one likes standing behind roller luggage because it's annoying. Stop it. Just stop it. Alright, so these straps. Now, this bag has a really cool feature or function that we're going to talk about here in just a second, but I want to talk about these straps first. These are very thin, but very durable. They've got some tarpaulin, a little bit of foam, that the beehive material in the back. They breathe really nice. But one thing that does not breathe nice is the back panel. Unlike most bags that have a custom foam back panel that is meant for airway, so it breathes nicely on your back so you're not sitting in a pool of your own sweat, you're up against tarpaulin material, which absorbs heat, and it can be very hot on the back of your back and can make you very sweaty. So you want to keep that in mind. If you're going to be wearing this for a very long time, you're probably going to get a little sweaty. But other than that, these straps, like I said, I have this packed out as much as I could possibly do because I don't have a big wardrobe, so it wasn't exactly easy, but I am roughly 5'8", 5'9"-ish, 5'8", 5'9"-ish, 162 pounds as of yesterday, and this is what it looks like on me without the hip straps. I'll go ahead and buckle these and we'll talk about them, but like I said, it is a big rectangle and it is rigid, and when you pack this thing out a lot, it keeps its rectangle shape, and you'll see when I open up the main compartment that I don't really have this packed out a whole heck of a lot. But then you have these hip straps, which are detachable, which is nice, and they have these really weird little pockets on them, which I don't know what you would put in there, maybe like a 20, just so you can go up to the market and be like, "It's coffee, $20, please." But they're comfortable. It keeps the weight off your shoulders. Obviously, that's what hip straps are for. They breathe nice. These are nice hip straps. I like that they're detachable because this is just extra flippy flappies going around that you really don't need. I almost took the bag off, but we still have to talk about one thing, and that is the sternum strap. Okay, so these are fully adjustable. Little pass-through right here if you wanted it. Look, it does its job. The thing with these straps and the thing with this whole harness system is it's not uncomfortable. The biggest caveat is that it doesn't breathe on your back, and that's an issue because when you're walking around, and if you're going even if it's just your airport bag and you have a packable bag inside, it's sweaty and it sucks, and that can be an issue for a lot of people, especially if you're prone to sweating a lot. I sweat a lot usually when I travel, unless it's cold, because if it's cold then obviously I'm not sweating. But like with this bag, I sweat a lot when it's up against my back because it's just that tarpaulin material up against it, and that kind of sucks sometimes. But other than that, it's a very comfortable carry, and I don't want that to turn you off. It is a very comfortable bag, and it's not a bag that I would want to take up the mountain or take daily. Obviously it's too big for a daily carry for most people, so it's not something you have to really worry about if it's just your point A to point B bag. You get to point B, you unload, then you go point B back to point A. It's perfect for that. But let's say you want to do more and you're like, well, I really want it, but I don't like that little thing about it. Well, there is a really cool feature that this bag offers, and that's if you loosen these backpack straps, it can transform into a little duffel bag. And again, this is why having these be detachable is really nice, because if you were going to carry this as a duffel bag, you wouldn't want those extra straps hanging around. That's why these kind of fold in, because they're on the same little system. So you can go easily back and forth, and you could carry this like this if you wanted to. It's not uncomfortable. This little snap handle here is pretty nice, honestly. It does its job, and then it easily converts back, and then you just would tighten it to adjust it. That's a really cool feature. It's like a 2-in-1 without having like a weird strap you have to attach or anything like that. It's a really, like I said, it's a really comfortable, really unique, kind of cool harness system that Nomatic has put together here, and I really like that. I think it works really well, and it works for the way this bag is designed. So with that, let's jump in to the thing that everybody cares the most about, and that is the pockets. So the first thing up top, you're thinking, or maybe you're thinking, hey, there's no water bottle pockets. You're absolutely correct. The water bottle pocket is this guy up here, and that's where I have put my CamelBak Chute 750 milliliter water bottle. I had that question on a video about what the size of this was. It's 750 milliliters. I will start linking this in the description below on Amazon, so you guys can pick up one of the best travel water bottles. And this is a waterproof material in here, so whatever you want to put in here that you think might spill, or like you just want to be careful. For me, it's obviously that water bottle. This is a big pocket. Now this dimension, and the dimension on all these pockets I'm going to show you on the outside, with the exceptions of the ones on the side, will dive into your capacity on the inside. The dimension is, it goes into the bag, so it's going to eat up space. So whatever you put in these pockets, you need to be aware that's going to take up the space in the main compartment. Keep that in mind as we move forward. So you have your water bottle proof pocket right here, right on the top, and then behind that is your quick access, and it is a fleece lined quick access pocket. It's actually fairly deep. It comes up to like here. It's really good for sunglasses, which I don't have any on me at the moment, but sunglasses, wallet. When I travel with this bag, I usually run it a very specific way. What I'll do is, and I can't show you how I would normally do that because like I said, most of my stuff's packed up, but like, see how this is the water bottle pocket right here? This is the front flap that I just opened up. It's like an extra compartment. This is the water bottle pocket. That whole dimension will eat up the entire space of this pocket right here. So I don't usually put my water bottle in there, and what I'll do is everything that I need that you gotta put away for security because you basically gotta get naked to go through security. I'll put in here as I'm standing in line, just my belt, my wallet, my keys, my phone, anything that is not supposed to be in my pockets, my hat, whatever I'm doing, I'll just shove them right in there, and then I'll close this up. And then when I get out of security, this is like my little grab and go pocket. Snacks, this is my snack compartment. This is where I'll usually just put my water bottle, just because I don't like how this eats up, and then when you undo the flap, it's kind of like a weird heaviness to it because the water bottle's here, so it's like, it kind of makes the bag, like buckle and stuff. So I use this as like a grab and go compartment. I think it works really well as a grab and go compartment. So that is the front 3 compartments. You have the water bottle pocket, which is a part of this flap. You have the inside of this flap, which is a little bit of a dimensional kind of just chasm that you can kind of throw some easy stuff in. You got your quick access. Then you move to the bottom of the bag. This is your shoe compartment. Now, normally, you'd probably guess I would have my Suave packable shoes, but they're packed away in my other bag because I'm taking them with me. This is where your shoe compartment comes in, and you can see right here I've already got stuff in the bag, so it's eating up some of that space. But say you didn't bring an extra pair of shoes, or if you wanted to use this top compartment for your shoes, or put your shoes in the bag, however you want to run it. Nomatic has some really cool accessories, and the first one I'm going to show you is, and it comes with this bag when you buy it, is this little laundry bag. It fits on this flap right here for when you're not using it, and I didn't want to spoil the surprise, so I didn't put it there, but it fits right there when you're not using it. But say you spend, I don't know, 5 days in Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know, it's the first place that comes to mind. This is a pretty decent sized laundry bag. It'll fit on your door in your hotel or whatever, and you fill this whole thing up with dirty clothes, and you don't want to put dirty clothes in your packing cube. This whole laundry bag will fit in this compartment, completely packed out in this compartment, and then you have all your dirty clothes in this compartment. You don't have to worry about them stinking up the bag or anything like that. And that is a really cool feature. I really like that they added this laundry bag, but then we're like, okay, well, how are they gonna fit this in the bag? You can fit it in the entire part of the bag if you want to, but if you want to keep it separate, you shove it in right there. And I think that's an awesome, really cool feature. So this can be your shoe pouch or your dirty clothes pouch. Like I said, this laundry bag comes with the bag when you buy it on Nomatic's website. Okay, so on one side of the bag, you have one big compartment, and in here you have an RFID secured compartment right here. You've got another compartment right here, elastic bits, stretchy bits, just if you wanted to personalize this with business stuff, if you wanted to put hard drives or papers or credit cards or wallets or little whatever you want to put in these. I have found that I don't use this a lot in travel just because I like to do the pouches and packing cube method, and if I'm going to have anything that I really want, I utilize everything up front here as my quick access. So I don't really typically use these kind of compartments, but that is a really cool, tons of organization on that side. And then you have something kind of similar on this side. You have 2 zippered guys that are just little quick throwaway pockets. I call them throwaway pockets because this might be where I would put like a copy of my boarding pass or my receipt or my luggage tag, something that like I'm not going to need that much, but when I need it, I know exactly where it's at, and it's not going to be obstructed by trying to ruffle or go through anything else. So these are really good for that kind of thing, whether it's just like a throwaway piece of paper or whatever you might want to put in there. I usually put like a travel notebook, taking notes or anything like that, go in there. Extra camera gear maybe goes in there, things like that you're not going to need that much in transit, but you're going to want to know exactly where it is in case you do. Okay, so with that, there is no place for a passport, so maybe those throwaway pockets would be a good place for that, or up front or up top, quick access. Just want to keep that in mind as we're moving forward. A lot of these bags lately have been doing those really cool secret compartments on the back of the bag. This one, however, does not, but when we do the Nomatic travel backpack, we'll see some really cool features on that as well. That'll be down the road. Okay, so I'm gonna go and open this up. This is the main Chasm, and it's very underwhelming because all my stuff has fallen, which sucks. But just in this bag right now, I have my Bluetooth headphones in the main compartment. I usually would put them kind of like up top here and have like the pouches and stuff kind of keep it up there, and then I would just unzip the top of the bag and grab it out. But again, I apologize that I'm not able to pack this bag out to its full capacity because I am already packed for a trip in another bag. So, but Sennheiser PXC Bluetooth headphones. Then I have my Peak Design field pouch with all my tech gear that I don't use in transit in the main compartment of this bag. Then I have my gravel, so kind of a new addition to the Dock Kit competitor list. Shown this one other time in a video. This is the gravel Dock Kit. Really great, really amazing. Kind of big, but honestly, it fits everything you don't need, everything you do need. It's a great travel dock kit. And then I have a Nomatic packing cube and my Peak Design packing cube. And these are very much not packed out for a full trip of travel because I don't have the means to do that. And again, I apologize, and you're probably like, shut up, stop apologizing. But I try to give you guys the best visual representation I can of these bags. But I wanted to do something before in case I don't have any way to record for the next week because my house might be blown away. And then all my bags will be too, and I'll be out of a YouTube channel. So send me money at PayPal for new bags. Just kidding. Anyways, that is the Chasm of the bag. And if you can see, this is the bottom compartment. This is your quick access compartment, and that is that top compartment. So it eats up the dimension of this bag, like I said. So in the middle, you'll be able to put one packing cube and then maybe stuff over the top. But if you pack both of these bottom and top pouches out, and even the quick access, you know, flapping around in here, it's gonna kind of get hit and stuff. You want to be careful of that because this is all you have. And I have packed this thing out with so much crap. It's not even funny. This bag holds more than I think any bag I've ever used. It'll let you just pack it out. I've used this on a trip with my girlfriend and I where we both had our clothes in here and we still had room. And that's pretty insane because we also had like accessories and gear and stuff. And it just lets you take so much crap. It's ridiculous. But it's also convenient if that's what you need. And that's the whole point of these bags, is you want to find one that fits your needs. Real quick, on top of this, you have a tablet and laptop sleeve up to a 15-inch. And then the tablet will fit a smaller iPad Pro, will not fit a bigger iPad Pro. Or I guess iPad Pro are the bigger one. So it'll fit an iPad mini. I don't believe it'll fit an iPad regular. I had an iPad mini, it fit in there, and then this will obviously fit a 15-inch laptop. Very nice, very off the bottom of the bag. It's got that false bottom. You definitely want that. So, but I just want to hit one more time on the size of this bag. It's huge and it'll take a lot. And this will, because the tarpaulin forms, you can kind of push it out a little bit more and it'll fit even more stuff. It'll fit a lot. And that's a cool thing if you want it. That's all I'm saying. But overall, there goes the Dock Kit down. Overall, this bag is killer. Couple caveats that I have is the back panel. I hate that there's no way they can really, I mean, there is a way you could have done it on this side and made this a whole back panel. But I don't like how it breathes up against my back. I sweat too much. I feel like that's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a buzzkill. This top part, I really like the idea they have going here, but the dimension kind of stumbling on top of each other with the water bottle pocket being integrated in this big pocket up front, and this big pocket up front being integrated into the main part of the bag that's right next to the quick access pocket that's integrated into the main part of the bag, can be kind of challenging to navigate, but once you do, it's fine. It's just, I wish the water bottle pocket was on the side of the bag because that's just where they are easier to access. Other than that, I really say this is a great bag. I really have enjoyed using it. I think it's just a great bag to use. I really enjoy it. It lets you take everything you need, everything you don't need, like I said. You can pack it out with twice as much stuff that I have in here and probably still have room left over. The cool thing about this bag is it's unique and it lets you pack it the way you need to. If you want to use the organization on the outside, and the compartments on the top and bottom, and then choose the middle for just clothes, you can do that. You don't even need packing cubes or pouches. This bag has enough spots on it where you can do without that, and that's cool too, because some bags don't allow you to do that. There's a bag that's coming up by Wander that really you can't do that, but it is a killer bag if you use it the right way. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming and going, and I apologize that I wasn't here last week between my dog being sick and me being sick, and now a hurricane here. It's just crazy. It's crazy time. It's crazy time to be alive. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this bag or any products I've mentioned here, put them in the comments below. As always, I will answer them as quickly as possible. If you need any additional information, you let me know. We'll get in contact. I'll put a GoPro on and just shove my face into this bag. If that's what you need, you let me know. I'm here for you. Don't forget to leave this video a like. It really helps out. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to, or don't. But more importantly, check out Nomatic. Tons of good products. There we go. Said it right that time. Tons of good products. And we have more products on the way from them. I have a couple more that I'm going to talk about in the future. So check out Nomatic. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.